I really like that one. I really do like that one. This one's for Midtown Madness. Which again, I'm kind of a fan of. Now she's drawn Tower 49, so maybe it was 49 and not 42. But that's what that one's going to look like. And the building doesn't look too different to that. If you look at it on the game there, you can see it in the corner. There's going to be a Western ride called Bandito Escape the West. That's a pretty impressive logo too. There's another Western themed ride to do with a mine shaft. I think that's going to be Manic Miner, that ride. For those of you who've watched my No Limits videos, you'll know what that one is. And that's it. That's all my favourite ones. So I'm going to put these away now, and I'm actually going to go back on the game and do something. Before I close the poll.
Oh, sorry. You're go ahead.
No, you're right. I'm done.
More or less, I think my mining ship is done.
Awesome. Let me go pop back onto this. What time is it now? It's 8 minutes past midnight, so I'd say maybe 1:45. I'll close the poll and see which game has won. So get voting, guys.
How long are you going to stay on for?
Oh, I don't know yet. Probably another hour and a half after that. So what I want to do is... There was one other thing I was going to show you guys, actually. But it's downstairs, so I'm not sure if I can be bothered to run and get it. But I named some of the areas. This area here is going to be Kingdom of the Dragon. And this area directly behind the lake here is Heart of the Forest. And Heart of the Forest is what I want to work on now. Because I showed you Forest Falls, and that's going to be one of the highlights of the park. But I need to raise the land for that to work. So let me grab this to max. Oh wait, I want to go up. There we go. If I don't create a ridge or a mountain, I want to create a hill. Somewhere else on here, there's a... There we go, that's what I'm going to do. So like I said, this park's called Somerset Hills, so it's about time that we actually added some hills, isn't it? You know, we're also saying about how this park is called Global Ventures. For those of you who are interested in knowing this, Heart of the Forest is going to be the Old English area, so like log cabins, old style wooden buildings, things like that. It's going to have old classic English fairground style rides. Kingdom of the Dragon, I'm sure you can guess, is the Chinese themed area. Spirit of the Outback, that's the Australian area. Right, Plains of the Savannah, that is the Kenyan area. Savannah is mostly in Kenya, so that makes sense. Peak of the Rockies, that is Canada. That's going to be over in this corner.
Rockies are also in US.
US is Legend of the Frontier.
Ah.
Old style Western.
That's actually somewhat appropriate. I wouldn't want everyone to think that, but that is somewhat appropriate, yeah.
I have a couple of areas which may or may not make the cut. One of which is called Odyssey of the Olympians, and that's Greece. I've got Chill of the North, which is the Arctic and Antarctic, even though it says North. It's going to be a mixture of both.
Well, if you go north far enough, you'll end up in Antarctica.
Yeah. You have to go a long way north and then a little bit south, but...
We've run out of steel plates, so I want to produce them for some reason.
You can make as many as you want with our iron. We have a ton.
I can't produce it for some reason. I don't know.
Okay, so this area is becoming very hilly very fast. And I like the look
So
of
you
it now.
can't choose it? It should be shared with factions.
So there we go. This area is going to have a roller coaster in it. In fact, most of my zones have roller coasters in. Think about it. Pretty much all of them do. What other ones aren't going to make the cut? I think it's just those two, really. Honestly, the Olympians, Chill of the North. Spirit of the Outback is sort of up in the air, but now Pelican's come in and asked about it. I feel like I have to do it. So it sounds like that one's going to happen. Otherwise, I'm going to have some explaining to do. But I want to work on Heart of the Forest. Actually, I might move Heart of the Forest to this corner. So there's two rides that I want to build in the zone. One of which won't fit in at the moment unless I build it into the mountain. So I might do that. Around with an averager, sort of even this out a little bit. There we go. Right. Forest Falls. What it's basically going to be is not that one, this one. A giant flume. If anyone's been to Thorpe Park and seen Tidal Wave, you'll know exactly what type of ride I'm about to build. Apart from the fact that I forgot to put the trench for the splashdown.
Nearly done. Just needs a control panel and a few other small things. Instruction computer display.
No, Dad.
Can't what?
Wait, no, I didn't want to do that bit. Let me raise this bit back up. Anyone still in the stream? Slip and Total Mark are still in the stream. Everyone else is gone. It looks like Payday wins the vote.
Yay! I voted for that.
I know you did. I
Am I the
saw.
only voter?
It looks like it, yes.
Yay! I'm almost done with my ship. When I finish my ship, I can join.
It's cool. I'm gonna be doing this for a little bit. I'm gonna act like there are people in the stream, even if there aren't.
Well, of course.
You lower the land, and then you go around with the terrain averager and even it all out, a bit like this. Go around, make sure it's all lovely, and then you fill it with water. Not quite like that, a bit like that. There we go. That's the splashdown of Forest Falls. And then you go into this, you scroll down, find the ride. Where's the center point? It's about there, isn't it? Lower it into the water like so. And then you go backwards.
Okay, I have a question.
Go on.
If I want a camera in the back of my ship,
Yeah.
should I make it upside down or should I make it still right side up? Even
Right
though
side up
everything's gonna be, because everything's still gonna be reversed, but
No, you make it right side up still.
okay.
I'm gonna have enough room to build this how I want to. Let's see what that looks like. I want to get some airtime. Oh, Total Mark has voted for Kerbal Space Program, which makes it a draw. Oh dear. How do you feel about that, Akame?
I will tell you how I feel about that.
Am I going to dig him out of a shallow grave in a minute? Slipknot's just voted for Kerbal as well.
What?
I don't even want to play Kerbal. I don't know why I put it on that list.
Let's vote with me. Let's become the majority.
I do have the deciding vote. I can UN veto.
You're using other people's votes for a opinion. Like, you can't
Yeah.
make up your mind. You'll have people to help you come up with your mind.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right.
Let's play some 7 Days to Die.
Does that work? If this works as a drop, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I think it does as well. Awesome. Okay. In which case, we then, in fact, let's make this go like that. And then it goes round a bit like this. Then down a bit more like this, and then it's going to level out. Not there. About there. Just trying to think how I can put this so that it doesn't. Is that gonna be good enough if I do it like that? No, let me build backwards. Let's try it like that. Something a bit more like that.